So this one's going to be a little bit interesting. So a few days ago, Andrew Tate decided, and believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not finished talking about him either, is that he released a series of leaked DMs from True Geordie to somebody. Now, apparently these only came out a few years ago, and some of the things that True Geordie said or may not have said, but I'll get to that in a second, have been censored somewhat, rather haphazardly, because some things are censored and some things that aren't. That leads me to believing that this entire thing is not really from True Geordie, because if it was from True Geordie and you wanted to just basically nail him to the cross, you would have just showcased everything he said. I'm just putting that out there. I may be a Geordie myself, but I'm in the eyes of the law or in the eyes of justice or whatever you want to believe in, you've got to showcase all of it. So that's the first thing I want to say. Also, I could talk for the next couple of minutes about how the idea of concealing sins, I think, is not permitted in Islam, because Andrew Tate is a Muslim himself. But that's kind of not really par for the course, or even really playing the game, as it were, because I could also make a thing about lying about religion is a big no-no in Islam. How you can't say that people can't believe in Christianity, and you can't say will believe in Buddhism. You can't say that, and you can't do anything like that. But I have a more pressing issue, and it is like this. Andrew Tate is 38 years old as of the time of my knowledge, and despite how much he's made, and despite, well, all of his reputation, his crimes, and the crimes we are only just finding out about, I have to ask the question: when you have the reputation of somebody like Andrew Tate, do you think it's a good idea, ladies and gentlemen, to go on the attack on somebody? Or do you think it's a better idea to actually try and face responsibility and take accountability for the things that you've done? Or is it generally more important to throw shade on everybody else? Do you point the finger outwards, or do you point the finger inwards? That's the question I want to ask, because it's becoming increasingly clear, ladies and gentlemen, the more I look into this whole Andrew Tate debacle after 2 whole years, is that, is it really more important, ladies and gentlemen, to actually confront the demons and the skeletons in your closets? Or is it truly more important to stay exactly the way you are and not admit to be sorry for any of it? Because Andrew Tate doesn't really come across as the sort of person who has fully understood this. Strange, I know.